Hey YouTube, this is PC Wizard here, and today I thought I'd do a video review of an unboxing slash review on the Nintendo DS products. Now, recently I've purchased a DSi extra large, and I've done so to replace my old DS. It's one of the earlier models. Actually, it's the first DS. Now, I thought of replacing it because, well, there's no more writing on the back. The battery doesn't last very long, and it is a bit damaged, as you see here. So I thought it was time to upgrade. Now, when it comes to choosing a DSi, or DS, sorry, you have three options: a DS Lite, a DSi, or a DSi large, or even a DSi 3DS. Now, I chose the DSi over the 3DS because, well, one, there have been some problems with angling with the 3D graphics, so it's not perfect. It's not a perfect 3D effect for the game. And although I would like the gyroscope and motion sense in it, that's the one feature in the 3DS that I wouldn't mind having. But I also chose this one over the 3DS because this one has a better battery life than the 3DS. So if you like your battery life, I suggest you get one of these. It has about 8 to 14 hours battery life, whereas the 3DS has 4 to 8 hours of battery life. So, and also, the one disadvantage I don't like that they done to the DSi extra large is that they didn't include a GBA slot that you find in the DS Lite and the DS first generation. They didn't put this in. But I have a solution for this for all those Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color players who might like to play their old Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color games. I have a solution for this, but I'll get to that in a minute. First, we're going to do an unboxing. Alright, so I've only undone the sticky parts so I can open the box easy enough. First, you get a welcome to the Nintendo Club package. Comes with the manual and whatnot. Next, you'll find the DS itself. Charger. And of course the pen to use it. Looks like a normal pen to me. Just seeing if... and that's about it. Now the one I chose... just let me put the camera down. The one I chose was the blue over any other colour. I thought, I like the red, I like the yellow, but I went blue, classic blue. And it's made out of very fine, cheap plastic, but beggars can't be choosers, with a nice hard plate on the back, and DSi on the bottom with a, looks like you can store the pen on the back, and the buttons haven't changed that much. There's your normal buttons there, the start and select, and the power button down the bottom here, and of course the arrow keys. The one thing they have put on there is pictures of what the LED lights stand for, Wi-Fi, plugged in or charging, and the power, of course. And looks like it's got a, not sure if you can see, a headphone port there. And on the sides, it looks like you can, it's got a pen here. Okay. And this looks like it comes out, but let me pause this for a sec. Alright, I'm back, guys. Apparently this part here, this part right there, is an SD card slot. Nice of them to put that in. It also leaves a window for you to put something like Homebrew channel on there, or store ROMs on there, or whatnot. And you got the volume knobs on the side here. See? Okay. Okay, and that's the unboxing of that. My next product I'd like to show you is this. Now you may ask, well, how can I get my Game Boy Advance or Game Boy Color games to work on my DSi extra large? Well, here's one of the solutions you can choose from. I've got the SuperCard DSTwo. This allows you to play Game Boy Advance ROMs with its emulator. It has real-time save, GBA and S and NES emulators, and real-time save. Okay, look on the back. What it is a it looks like a normal game card, except it's got its own memory and CPU in it to compensate for the lack of memory or RAM processing. Now, you need to buy the actual card itself, and of course you'll need a micro SIM card. Now, you can have up to 32 gigabytes, but I've got a nice 8 gig here. Now let's just do the unboxing of this. Now I just need to take the camera down. And now if you want to play Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color games, this is what you'll need. Of course, you get the manual and the card itself, and that's a card reader, a USB card reader. But all you really need is this right here. Now, all you got to do is snap the card in, download the software, put the software on your micro SD card, slide it in, slide this into the Game Boy, DSi, and away you go. It's capable of running on the DSi Lite, DS Lite, DSi Large, and the 3DS. It's capable of running on all those. The main purpose of buying this was to be able to play Game Boy Advance games on the DSi, since it didn't have the slot for it. This will make up for that. Alright, I can't really show you a demo right at the moment because I have just opened this up, but I will do soon. And for those who are waiting on my installation of Line on a PC, I haven't given up on that. I will do it eventually, so just sit tight. And this cost about $100 with the 8GB SD card. So this is about $50, and then you get to choose what size micro SD card you want. But it should do the trick. I'll show you a demo soon after I've had a chance to play around with it. Alright then, there's been another edition of PC Wizard. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. I hope this has helped in you making a decision if you're thinking about upgrading your old Game Boy Advance or DS. Alright then. See you guys later. Peace.